Hey everyone, I'm Devin from Lucky Duck here at Asmodee Nordics, and I'm to tell you about Nestlings. So Nestlings is our collaboration with Tangerine Games. It is a upcoming retail release for us for 1 to 4 players. Take about 30 to 60 minutes. In this game, you are birds who are trying to feed your nestlings. And by doing that, you are rolling dice. It is a dice allocation and resource gathering game. You'll roll your dice, and on your turn, you will slot it into a particular biome. There's 4 major biomes. You have the freshwater with the symbol, the desert right here, the savanna, and then last, the alpine. The grasslands exist, but it's kind of a catch-all. There's leftover resources. You might be able to grab them via the grasslands. Where this arrow is signals the priority order. So any player who positions their dice after that will go later and pick resources afterwards. The reason why that's important is because later, if another player decides to prioritize or focus more heavily on a biome and they place a second one there, that overrides priority. So now this alpine player will go before the grasslands one. And that matters very much because resources are placed out every round in X+1, where there's 1 more resource than the amount of players. And whoever goes first gets to pick a resource for themselves, and then they also get to pick a resource to discard. And so if you know what other players are going for, you can capitalize on what you need and also make sure that you prevent them from getting what they need, which will help you as you are competing for resources in this scarce environment. On your player board here, there are particular segments that can be added to your biome wheel. Whenever you get a resource for the very, very first time, you'll grab it and you can slot it into your biome wheel. Later, when you get that same resource, you won't do this, but it's every new resource. And the more that you start to invest in particular biomes, the more that will reward you, because whenever you take resources that match your native biome, you can feed them to your nestlings, and you'll get certain amount of points, plus bonus points for how much you've filled out that biome. So you've got your resource gathering goals on your player board, and then there's public goals that you're going after across the game. So you've got different ascending order gathering goals for your resources, and when you complete them, you'll get a certain amount of victory points as well as some bonus action tokens. And the combination of all of that is what makes Nestlings. You're going to have a very competitive resource game along with your dice allocation.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.